Westbrook sent in motion. He's an excellent receiver. McNabb steps away from pressure, throws hard, touchdown, Terrell Owens. Another 40-yard attempt. And it's blocked. And picked up. This could go all the way. Matt Ware, touchdown.
Here he comes. Terrell Owens and the Dallas Cowboys are here in Philadelphia. The place Donovan McNabb calls home. And welcome to this NFC East divisional battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia. Second and 3. Westbrook bouncing it to the corner, to the end zone, and a good start for Philadelphia. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Forced an interception. Worst starting field position for Philadelphia. McNabb buys some time, goes deep, hits Basket. Hank Basket stays on his feet and rolls to the end zone. 87 yards.
A good design by the Eagles with the blitz, running the double move on the outside. And Donovan McNabb doing a heck of a job in the pocket, just avoiding the rush and buying just enough time to be able to get the ball out there in his hands.
Just inside the 25, Watkins had a chance to bring Basket down. And a flea flicker. McNabb waiting for Brown. There's a flag on the play, and Brown in the end zone. Touchdown. Penalty flag on the play, back at the 25-yard line.
Roy Williams back in coverage is playing the middle safety. And he has a chance here to make the play. And he just takes a bad angle on the ball and thinks the ball is going to be underthrown. He had a chance to get over the top.
It was a 57-yard penalty on Michael Lewis to set up this opportunity, second and goal. Bledsoe into the end zone, and he's picked off. Back the other way. Lito Shepherd all alone. The Philadelphia Eagles take it over Dallas.
And it looked like he might have had a shot right there had he have snapped it off and hooked up. But it looked like Drew Bledsoe was expecting Jason Witten to continue on the outside. He did not, and that's why it looked as ugly as what it did. Lito Shepherd standing on the outside of Jason Witten was then able to make the play. And I'll tell you, for Drew Bledsoe, that's a lonely feeling over there on the sidelines. We had a great shot of him after that play.
They split out Basket, and Basket is in motion on 3rd and 1. The play fake, McNabb's got it, and there are the legs working again. Look at the confidence as he turns it into a huge run, and the ball is batted away by Josh Bullocks. It is loose, it is in the end zone, and it is recovered by the Eagles for a touchdown. The backfield for the Eagles on 1st down. It's Buckhalter straight ahead. Big hole. Buckhalter. Touchdown. touchdown! What a run by Correll Buckhalter. Busted a tackle. Jason Kraft missed it. Buckhalter stayed on his feet and took it in. 20-yard touchdown run. Saints coming with a blitz. It's picked up. McNabb throwing. He's got a man. Touchdown! Reggie Brown. A perfect pass thrown by Donovan McNabb, and the Eagles take the lead for the second time of the game. 25, 194 on first and goal. McNabb short. Touchdown! Greg Lewis. What a drive by the Philadelphia Eagles. 98 yards. Put him on in as the third wide receiver. Everybody out. McNabb throws. Touchdown! Kevin Curtis. And the Eagles have put this one just about out of reach.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, hit everything. Give me what you got. Let's go to war, baby. Domination. 1, 2, 3. Go!
Extremely important for their psyche to punch this one in.
McNabb again. Still no signal yet. Looked like he got in. Touchdown. Westbrook again at the bottom of your screen. McNabb underneath. Buckhalter. Touchdown. They fake the handoff throw. Touchdown Selleck.
A new deal would eliminate all that conversation.
Squib kick by Akers. Here is Pac-Man Jones. And Pac-Man loses the football. Has it ripped out and the Eagles take over. And with 5 seconds left, they'll have an opportunity for a field goal by David. Another blitz from the Eagles. And knocked out of the hand by Dawkins. Fumbled by Romo down the field. Clemens, a stiff arm and a touchdown.
Before they're able to put enough points on the board, they need big chunks like they just got.
A blitz. Marion Barber loses the football. Jose Leo Hansen on the return. Only Romo can get close to him. It's another defensive touchdown. Dawkins stripped another. Eagle fans woke up today and thought, you know what, we've got a shot at this thing. They needed everything to break right. It did. The Bears lost. The Bucs lost. Thanks to the Oakland Raiders. And the Philadelphia Eagles didn't just win. They won. A blowout win at home over Dallas. We'll come back after the break. Enrico.
It rained all day in the New York area, but the rain has stopped. It's 41 degrees, and we're ready for a beauty as Donovan McNabb and his Philadelphia Eagles come to the Meadowlands to take on Eli Manning and the New York Giants on NBC's Sunday Night Football. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. And McNabb throws it back to Selleck, and Selleck will fight his way into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. 67 yards, 6 plays. Now at the Philadelphia 44-yard line. Here's Jacobs over right guard, and Jacobs loses the ball, and it's picked up by Brown, and Brown will go all the way to the end zone. And the Giants right now are stunned as Jacobs loses the ball, and Philadelphia with a 2-touchdown lead. Sean Jackson averaging almost 16 yards of return and leading the league in punt return average. And this is Fiegel's kick off the side of his foot, fielded at the 29. And Jackson, after circling back, comes down the sideline, and Fiegels can't knock him out of bounds, and he will go all the way for a touchdown. So the league leader in punt return average, and what a run back. As he starts to the inside, he gets pinned on a boot off the side of Fiegel's foot, and he runs it back 72 yards. The Giants thought the sideline was their friend. And they're way into the red zone here. Vick looking to run it in. And he gets in for the touchdown. Todd Harriman swung to the outside, the left guard. First down at the 40. Great protection. And McNabb's going to go deep again and has a man. And it's Jackson who will backpedal into the end zone for a 60-yard touchdown. This is like a street game.
Unbelievable.
Weaver. Touchdown. The Philadelphia Eagles go 91 yards, 7.5 minutes, and Andy Reid says go for 2. Going for 2. And McNabb will throw, and that'll be caught. And getting into the end zone is Jason Avant for the conversion. So the Philadelphia Eagles, a 91-yard drive, perfect balance, 6 rushes, 6 passes, and up by 14 with 5:48 to go.
Well, the wind won't be a factor. That's the word from down on the field. It is a gentle breeze of 7 miles per hour, 35-degree day. We could get some snow flurries, but really the elements for the 19th of December, not all that bad. It's just blitz coming. Eagles pick it up. Wide open for the touchdown, Macklin. And the first touchdown of this game for the Eagles. On first down, pass to Selleck. A whiff on the tackle by Phillips, and Selleck gets a block and will cruise in for the touchdown. Macklin with a good block after Kenny Phillips missed on the tackle.
And when you throw the ball down the middle, as they do here to Brent Selleck, that's the play. You know, Kenny Phillips goes for it thinking it's going to be an interception.
Vick on a quarterback draw. Touchdown, Philly. And we are an extra point away from a 7-point game. Here they come again on a blitz. Pass wide open, caught. Macklin, touchdown! Put 2 seconds back on.
On the game. Thank you.
And Deshaun Jackson, who has averaged 14th best in the NFL, 8.7 yards per return, has not returned one for a touchdown this year. Waits. And it's a line drive kick. Jackson bobbles it and now has to try and recover. Deshaun Jackson gets a block! Are you kidding? Deshaun Jackson still not in, and now in for the touchdown, no flags. Unbelievable. No Eagles win.
See Tom Coughlin, it looks like he went right to Matt Dodge and was asking him what he was doing. He had been asked to kick it out of bounds.
That is incredible. It's a 65-yard return. It was an awful punt, a line drive. Jackson bobbled it and then let blocks get set up, picked his way through the Giants, got a block late, and then took it up the goal line. The Philadelphia Eagles win it by 7. They're 10-4, and it is a giant collapse by New York here in New Meadowlands Stadium.
Second down and 14 for Sanchez. Able to complete to Santonio Holmes. The ball was lost on the fumble. It is picked up. Jaquay Parker for the touchdown.
Philadelphia with so many great players.
Second down and 10. Off the fake handoff. Vick's pass. Oh, it's caught. What a catch by the tight end, Brenton Selleck, and he's in for the touchdown. No space to maneuver. And he's the man covering Deshaun Jackson. Here's Vick on the run. Vick reaches. No indication, apparently. Let's see. It is a touchdown. Michael Vick just did get across that pylon. Touchdown, LaShawn McCoy. 5'11", 205 pounds, lined up in the eye. Again, the handoff to McCoy, and he is in. Touchdown! LaShawn McCoy with his 19th touchdown of the season, and he is now number 1 in the Eagles record book, passing by Hall of Famer Steve Van Buren.
The hits, the hurries, and the knockdowns take their toll just as much as those sacks over the course of a season.
Jamal Westerman with the hit. Here's McCoy. Beautiful cutback. McCoy. Touchdown. Jeremy Maclin with a terrific block. And LaShawn McCoy goes 33 yards for his 3rd touchdown of the day.
Yes.
Hyperbaric.
I have. It's not a lot of fun.
So knowledgeable about it.
Where it's 3rd down and 17. And here comes everybody. Foles has to get rid of it in a hurry, and one-handed catch is made by Jason Abad. 1st and goal for the Eagles. Dion Lewis is coming and running back, and here's Foles seeing open spaces, and Foles trying to get into the end zone, and he does. A touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run for Nick Foles, and the Eagles have taken a 9-0 lead. This is an important play right here. Foles throws, caught, touchdown, Clay Harbor. Trying to avoid it on this play. Foles, pass, and it's in there, touchdown to Jeremy Maclin, and the Eagles will win.
That's the point. Must be attempted.
Break. They will drop to 6 and 7 on the year. Final score, the Eagles 23, the Bucks 21. So for John Lynch and Jennifer Hale, Dick Stockton saying so long from Tampa. Stay tuned for America's Game of the Week after these messages.
And Kurt, we got the snow for you in Philly today. It's coming down in the city of brotherly love, and a big game with a playoff feel. The Eagles and the Lions today. Eagles taking the field, and it is slippery out there, that is for sure. It's a big game. The NFL on Fox. from Philadelphia. The 7-5 Detroit Lions against the 7-5 Philadelphia. He was drafted in the 15th round by the Phillies at one point. You're right, John showed it. Falls on first, throwing for the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia! It's Jackson! In the game, I think for the first time for Philadelphia, but they give to McCoy. Big hole, and the move! McCoy through the snow! Touchdown! A 40-yard jaunt for McCoy.
Watch LaShawn McCoy. He's going to hide in there. Now come out and hurdle Delmas, the free safety, and take it to the house for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jackson in motion. They give to Bryce Brown, and this game is tied. Eagles at their own 43 on a first down. It's McCoy sprinting through the line. McCoy! LaShawn McCoy! And we're all tied. Last 4 minutes have been bedlam in Philadelphia in the snow. That's Casey in motion. Blitz coming, falls. What a catch! 2-point conversion. It's Cooper. It's Philadelphia in front. Eagles going to hurry it up and try and sneak it on in. Foles will sneak it literally. Waiting for the signal. Touchdown. Get it off. It's Chris Polk through the line. Chris Polk is going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 38 yards. Eagles win it here. Back to the studio. Kurt Menefee and the fellas take it away.
Josh Huff is deep for the Eagles, and we are underway at Lincoln Financial Field. We'll run this one out of the end zone. To the 20, and here he goes up the sideline. Huff! Can he outrun the last tackler? He will! Touchdown, Eagles! Second and goal. Sproles, left side, to the end zone. Touchdown. Good placement of the football there by Mark Sanchez along that sideline where only Riley Cooper can catch it. Right back at him. McCoy to the end zone for the touchdown. You saw there on the sideline the fleet veteran wide receiver Ryan Schwinke. Sanchez on the move, throwing, end zone, touchdown. James Casey. Once again, 43-24, Eagles over Tennessee. Up next, it's Miami at Denver or Washington at San Francisco. For Trent Green, Evan Washington.
It is a beautiful December Sunday at Gillette Stadium in New England. We welcome you to America's Game. Riley Cooper in motion. And Bradford looking around. And he finds Zach Ertz in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. You just can't put into words. As this is blocked by Philadelphia, and it will lead to a touchdown. Najee Good recovers the block punt, and my oh my, how that changes the complexion of this game. It looked like it was Chris Maragos who blocked the trips to the left. Amendola, Chandler, and Keyshawn Mike. And Brady has it intercepted, and that's Malcolm Jenkins on his feet to the 20, the 25, crossing midfield. Malcolm Jenkins will go the distance for a touchdown. No penalty flags on the field, and don't look now. The Eagles lead for the first time in this game.
Momentum swing after momentum. swing in this game. Unbelievable.
And Brady tried to thread it through double coverage. I think that ball was tipped by Walter Thurman, number 26.
Well, the last time you may remember, Sproles had it bounce, and it cost him big-time field position. And he will handle this one from the 18-yard line. Look out! Sproles down the sideline with a punter to beat. Still on his feet, no penalty flags. 100-yard return on an interception by Jenkins, and now an 83-yard punt return for a touchdown by Darren Sproles. Malcolm Jenkins from the goal line, a tip pass by
Prime target in this situation.
3rd down and 2. They fake the handoff to Sproles into the end zone. Touchdown, Jordan Matthews. And the Philadelphia Eagles have taken a 3-touchdown lead over the once beaten New England Patriots. Ready to run Chip Kelly out of town on a rail. Now all of a sudden, depending on what the Redskins do tomorrow night, Philadelphia might wake up on Tuesday morning in a tie atop for first place, the NFC.
And you saw Shazier on the sideline.
That's a touchdown. Jordan Matthews from Carson Wentz.
Here's 3rd and 8. Oh, he sidesteps one Steeler defender and finds Sproles. Sproles cuts back to the middle. No one will be, well, yes, hold on a minute. Sproles wiggles twice, and yes, he takes it home for the touchdown. When he gets into the open field, it's almost impossible.
He's a defensive lineman, but he can really run when you watch him.
2nd and goal, they go to the gun. And going to run in for the touchdown. It's Wendell Smallwood. First and goal. Hand off. Corner. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that young man is as special as advertised.
Sproles in the backfield, 3rd down and 12. Wentz can't find anyone, spins away, under pressure, still on his feet. Now he fires downfield, and it's caught by Nelson Aguilar for an Eagles touchdown. 58 yards.
It started to collapse, and this is what you get when you have Carson Wentz. We saw this in the preseason. We saw this at times last season, and it's so hard on a defense to stick with the receiver this long. Nelson Aguilar catches the fly ball and makes one guy miss. Touchdown, Eagles. Quick start for this Philadelphia.
On 3rd down, Wentz throws. There is a flag as Blunt walks it into the end zone. But we'll check with the referee, Brad Allen.
In your first game of the season in a 2-minute drive.
2nd down and 3. Cousins hit as he throws. Ball is loose. It's Fletcher Cox who takes it in for an Eagles touchdown. On the 4th Redskins turnover of this game.
Was an all-pro type of player, and he goes right by Morgan Moses, and I think that is going to stand as a fumble. Fletcher Cox picks it up, rumbles into the end zone for a touchdown for Philadelphia.
Cousins thinks his arm is moving forward. Now all scoring plays and turnovers are reviewed. Off the fake to Sproles. Wentz rolling right. And now he throws. It's Alshon Jeffrey who makes the catch for the 2-point conversion. Redskins at 8-7-1. Wentz takes a knee. Eagles end that 5-game losing streak at the hands of the Redskins. And Washington now 0-4 in season openers under.
4th and 2. Foles comes in. Caught. Darren Sproles makes a move upfield. Breaks away for the touchdown. The
The tank takes it in. 37 yards on the catch and run. On 4th down.
Well, he's done this 32 times in his great career. Look at this effort at the end. As he gets contacted here, and it's going to spin out of the Jonathan Joseph.
4th and goal. Foles. Touchdown! He delivers to Ertz. Foles making sure everybody's on the same page here as the Eagles take over at the 17. Foles steps up. Foles delivers. Deep one-on-one. It's caught! Aguilar! Bye-bye! Touchdown! Eagles! 83-yard bomb!
This is a thing of beauty. High arching, stepping up in the pocket, letting it go for all he's got. Gets behind Matthew, and see you later. What a throw by Foles.
403 total yards for Philadelphia. 3rd and 3 for the Eagles. Foles. Floater. Caught by Ertz. Zach Ertz. Oh, what a play. Touchdown, Eagles.
But Ertz doesn't know any of that. He's just going to break tackles from the 11-yard line now. He puts his head down and gets all the way to...
Jake Elliott sweeps the leg. He's got it. That's a winner. The Eagles' playoff hopes still...
Well, they race up to the line of scrimmage and pitch it to Sanders, and he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Another very impressive drive. Has been for a long time. His brother, good coach too now. He'll be in the league again one day. Wentz rolling right and throws, and is it intercepted or a touchdown? It's caught in the back of the end zone by Sanders. How in the world did Wentz get in that ball?
Now, it's just a beautifully thrown ball. I mean, where his guy or no guy.
Bills have converted each of their last 5 attempts. This is 3rd and goal to the end zone, and a touchdown for Zach Ertz. 11th play of this drive. Wentz looking around to the end zone, throws in the back corner. It is a touchdown, Philadelphia! And it's Greg Ward, who has been the money man on this drive for the Eagles.
First of all, the throw is just well done. The patience, and Carson is throwing to the back pylon. That's his target because he knows.
Eagles have 5 defenders standing inside the 25-yard line. They come after Haskins. He flips the ball away. It is picked up. And off to the races is Branham. He'll score a touchdown on the final play of the game.
Receiver we were looking at that point turned out to win the game. Wentz now throws. That's going to be caught. And does he break the plane? Rager? Yes, he does. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 minutes left in the 3rd.
Greg Ward's the guy that's such a big factor right here.
And that pass longer for the end zone and hauled in by Fulgham. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Caught that huge touchdown pass on Sunday night in San Francisco to get this team rolling. Wentz throws, and that will be hauled in for the 2-pointer by Rick. It's a lot more confident. Showing blitz. Here they come again. And look out, and down he goes. Ball is out again. And the Eagles, on what appears to be a live ball, McLeod is going to take it all the way to the end zone. Get a picket line along the goal line, and they're going to throw to the outside here, and that's Pollard, and he will be stopped short of the goal.